what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Tisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I popped up on this man I was seeing for a while with food that I made. Yes, she made it. Only to find another woman putting her clothes back on. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
So I've been seeing this guy for the last 5 months, and this past Sunday I showed up at his place as a surprise to drop off food. I didn't tell him I was coming, but he lives 10 minutes away from me, and like it's been 5 months and I'm over there like every week, and I just like, yeah. So I went to drop off the food, right?
Right.
So I call him when I get there and he's just not home. He's like, oh, I'm at tryouts. So I was like, oh, okay. He's like, I'll call you when I'm on my way back. So this food that I had made, they were enmoladas. So I give this food to a homeless person because the tortillas are gonna get soggy, and I just created a new batch for him, right? He hadn't called me, so I sent him another text, and I was like, this is like around 7:30 p.m. now, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna drop off the food. Like, it was like food that I was like surprising you with, because like I don't think you're back yet, so no worries, whatever. So I show up to the place, and he very much is there, and this girl is putting...
I just want to say, man, for all my fellas in here, you know, it sounds like she popped up twice, bro. Unannounced, dog. Popped up twice, unannounced. What is going on, young lady? But let's keep listening.
her clothes back on, and
Hold on, I think you guys missed the most important part. Let's get it.
so I show up to the place, and he very much is there, and this girl is putting her clothes back on, and I was like, oh. So I drop off the food anyway, because I'm gonna drop off this food and it's gonna be good and you're never gonna see me again type vibe, you know? But yeah, and then I realized that I think I scared him by showing up like unannounced. But can I just say something? If you're gonna date a Latina, like, we're gonna bring you shit unannounced, especially food, like, and I'm gonna show up. So yeah.
You know, women have villain arcs too. They do. And situations like this are probably why women end up thinking to themselves, there's no man worthy of doing anything good for. So, of course, no one wants to be in the situation this chick is in at all. That's unfortunate. The popping up, man, the popping up kind of tells me that she obviously, here's what I think happened. Because when women tell these stories online, most times you have to decode what actually is going on. I think she knew that something was going on. I think the food wasn't this gesture. She knew something was going on and she needed an excuse to pop up at the dude's house, you know? And trust me, this is the way some women think. We'll sit there and think, well, I can't just pop up. That's kind of crazy. She knew I won't be crazy if I cook him food, right? Maybe, I don't know, some tamales and tea.
No, I'll have a tea, actually.
And then she wants to show up and surprise you. When she shows up to the front of the guy's door, he's looking at her like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. As always, guys, we want to check out some of these responses. A few of the comments that she got, she actually responded to. So this first one says, were you intimate with him? If you weren't, that's why he went astray. So I don't know. It's an interesting comment.
This comment actually brought tears to my eyes. This is hilarious. Were you intimate with him? If you weren't, that's why he went astray. Oh, Lord.
She's laughing at that dude because she was busting it wide open. She's like, hell yeah. No woman's crying over a guy who she didn't let bust her cheeks. That's just the truth, guys. No woman is crying over a guy who she didn't let smash. That's just what it is. Here's another comment that says, did he ever contact you after that? What did he say?
So he actually has not contacted me at all. He still has my Apple Watch because he was helping me sell it. So I did contact him regarding...
This dude took her Apple Watch and said, I'm gonna flip this for you. City boys out here doing it big, man. Doing it big. Yeah.
That, but no, he's very embarrassed. Honestly, I'm not shocked that he hasn't said anything. I mean, like, what would you say, you know? But I did show up at his place to pick up my Apple Watch, and he was like talking to his friend about the situation, like on FaceTime. So he's, I don't know. We'll see.
if he ever, we'll see if he gives me my watch back at this point. Like, damn, like in my brain I was like, well, I'm gonna have to face him soon because I need to pick that up. But yeah, girl, no reaction really.
See you at the gym, miss. See you at the gym. Check out a few more comments here. First comment here says, at 5 months, both of you should be well into the exclusive stage of dating. It's completely reasonable for you to surprise him with food. Another woman here responded and said, agreed. Yeah, shit. Seeing the dating market right now, you gotta have these conversations. If you're a woman, if I'm gonna give advice, you can't assume. Can't assume. The dating market's too crazy, man. These labelless relationships, 10 stages before the destination, if there actually is a destination, you can't just assume that we're together. Stuff has to be talked about. And the truth is, for guys out here, women won't bring that up, and you're not wrong if they don't, right? These are grown men who are willing to speak up when they need to. If they don't, men will assume that, like, hey, it's just what it is. We're seeing each other. It's not serious. Another comment here from another man says, if it wasn't discussed, he can do what he wants. That is true. People need to communicate their needs. They aren't just implied out of thin air. And she responded and says, why are you assuming it wasn't discussed? LOL. Well, because you would have said that, I'm assuming. Another comment here says, he did not deserve you or your food, period. Another comment here is, did she say she left the food over there? I mean, shout out to her for cooking, especially if she didn't have the agenda of popping up. But, shout out for the effort of the food. Here's another comment that says, why do guys fumble like this? With a crying emoji. And somebody else here says, because girls can't demand exclusivity. Duh. Another comment here says, that's not it. Cheaters cheat even with exclusivity. Monogamous men don't have more women 5 months in. That's not true. That's not true. Another comment here left the clown emoji and said, never give him wifey treatment to a guy that had not made it clear where you stand in his life. Another comment here says, what do you guys think of that? Another comment here says, that was a beautiful and genuine gesture. Don't let this experience change you. She says, never. Now, on that wifey treatment thing, the problem with that is you can move that way, but then don't expect the guy to treat you like you are in a relationship with him, as in like pay the bills, etc. Communication is the biggest thing. Like you gotta speak up and tell people what you want. And here's another comment that says, he might be like, that's my DoorDasher. That's hilarious. Another comment here says, no, never do anything for them. So them, again, this is over 100 likes. Women are like, never do anything for them. Another comment here says, I'm not cooking for no man ever, never. And somebody else here says, not all men are like that. Trust me. And she says, I'm still not doing it. Yeah. Listen, as always, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.